it's Angelina, and today's video is going to be a story time, and it looks like I have chocolate on my lips, but it's just lipstick. I never wear this like outside. I just like to do my makeup like this when I'm experimenting and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's another story time video. I only did like one. We go up to the roof. That's when I go in the front of the car, like the driving where you drive. He gets out, and then I get out. I go to the driving seat, and then he goes on the side because he's gonna teach me. Because he told me he was gonna teach me since I had no clue what the heck is going on. Trust me, we'll get there. So Helen's still in the back seat. So I'm like, okay, whoa, look at that. Like, I'm glowing. I'm glowing, y'all. I'm sorry, I get really distracted. But okay, so Helen's in the back seat still, so I'm driving. Okay, no, actually I was like, okay, so he like does the little thing for reversing or whatever. He does that, and I'm like, okay, so I didn't know. So I have my hands on the wheel, but I didn't know that to step, if you put a tad step on it, that's when it fucking goes. So me putting all force in that shit, we go whoosh so quick, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, and then he's like, you hear him screaming, quick, hit the brake, and I'm like, where's the brake? I didn't know, I found the brake, I was pressing every button or thing that was there, every pedal, and I get the gas brake, and we go that's when we hit the brake. And I'm like, oh my, and then, but I hit that brake good, all hard, so we go quick, and then he's like, okay, and then what's it called? Helen's in the back, oh my God, please Jesus, please don't let us die, I'm so sorry for whatever I did, she's praying in the back. And I'm like, it's fine, we're good, you know, we're not gonna die. So then, he's like, okay, let's do it again. I do the same shit. I go, so quick, and I'm searching for the fucking brake, and we were literally this close to hitting a pole. Let me tell you. We were this fucking close to hitting a pole because of me. And yeah, and we almost and we literally almost drove off off the roof because me not knowing how to drive, never touched the freaking car, never drove nothing, thinking I was gonna be a pro. Didn't happen like that though. So yeah, and then he's like, okay, literally I'm freaking busting up because I'm a mess, literally I don't know nothing, I don't know how to drive, and I still I mean, I know how to drive better now, but I don't have my permit, I don't have my license, nothing like that. But yeah, and then after that's when we were he was like, okay, we're done learning. And then so I go and I go in the back again, and then he's in the front driving. This guy, I get really scared, you know, oh, not to mention, this is a guy who I hung out with at school, not hung out, but hi, hey, how are you and stuff, conversation wise, but I never hung out with him outside of school, so I don't know what his real deal is, you know, honestly. This guy goes so fucking fast, and he's going in circles, and I'm screaming my head off. I'm telling him to stop, because literally in my head, what I was thinking was we were about to die. I thought he was gonna go insane and then fucking take us off on the freaking roof. I thought he was literally committing suicide, and he was gonna let me and Helen die with him. But yeah, and after me screaming, literally fucking screaming my head off, he goes so calm too. your parents don't drive fast like that? Me? No, because if they drove fast like that, I wouldn't be freaking out. Ugh. Okay, so yeah. And basically, that was it. And since it was homecoming, we went to the game, but we didn't go to the dance, because who goes to the dance? Because they're kind of like really lame at our school. Like honestly, my school has no school spirit at all. So yeah, 2 years forward, still no spirit, nothing. But yeah, and then what's it called? That's when he dropped us off at the school. So yeah, I know this video is kind of short, but yeah, this is my story time of when me and Helen almost died by driving. But trust me, when me and Helen get our driver's license, we're gonna make videos on that. So yeah, bye guys.